week's foster topic, I chose to do it on seasons. We didn't have to do foster, but this one really coincided with my topic. And in my book, it's happening in fall. During this time, the leaves are changing colors. There's colors of brown, red, orange, yellow, and black. And at this time, Gertie and her family find out that Henley, her older brother, has died in the war. Her mother is sick at this time, and during this time, her and her daughter Cassie are walking through the woods to go comfort Gertie's mother, Grandma Neville's. And the season I chose to analyze is fall because it kind of reflects the metaphors of the war and foreshadows like what is to come. And this quote really plays into this. She walked faster again, eager to be away from the empty road that once so fine and new, tying their settlement to the outside world, now seemed only a thing that took people away. This quote symbolizes that now that it's fall and it's empty, the war has stripped the land of its beauty. It's slowly turning into bare skeletons. So I put that fall acts as a time of regret. As Gertie is walking down this empty road, she's regretting that the war's happened. She's regretting that her brother went off. She's kind of regretting and a little bitter at what the war has taken away from her settlement. It's also a time to clean wounds, because while she is walking, several prominent colors stick out to her, and that is the color of red and the color of black, which is ironically red, the color of blood, and black, which symbolizes death. And it kind of plays into the fact that she's thinking about Henley, how he died. Everywhere she goes, she sees red. It says, road gravel caught in the red, crumbly sides. A red wound in the hillside stealing the earth from the tree. Threw in branches and dead limbs to keep the hillside from bleeding to death. There are all these metaphors that remind her of the war. The one that said bleeding to death is the hillside that's bleeding of red colors, yet it reminds her of the men who died, and it brings her back into the war. Also, the color black is mentioned. Soil was black and loose still. Black gum beehives, almost tipped over, their bees dead. So as you can see, these colors really kind of play into the imagery of war. It also shows that the land is hurting. It took away the men so that people aren't farming. Gertie said the soil was loose and black, almost as if it is crumbling away for lack of people. These colors really help to remind her of her brother's death and what is happening to the world around her. It helps to show that war really does take a toll on the country. Even her daughter innocently tucks red leaves on her shoes and says, "Look, Mommy, I have pretty red shoes." Yet all Gertie can think about is the blood of the war, and these symbols seem to haunt her as she's walking down that empty road.